You must think you know everything about Cristiano Ronaldo, but are you sure? Because these are 10 secrets nobody knows about the Portuguese superstar Ronaldo. Starting with number 1, the sports car adventure. Ronaldo's misadventures with his cars and taxes is just crazy. In August 2021, he signed a whopping $72 million deal, but he may have sealed his fate when he splurged on a brand new SUV and a Bentley Flying Spur. Little did he know that a new manager at Manchester United was a strict no-nonsense type, who banned the entire team from driving any supercars upon seeing Ronaldo's flashy ride. And if you broke the rule, you were banned from playing, baby. This number 2 is way serious, man. The troubled health. Have you heard about the time when Ronaldo's life was on the line? When Cristiano was just 15, his mom noticed something off about him. The child was out of breath and his heart was racing, so she rushed him to the hospital. At first, he thought it wasn't a big deal, but the x-rays told a different story. If he didn't get surgery, he'd never play football again, and his life would be in jeopardy. The surgeons were determined to save him. They operated and Ronaldo was already back to training within a few days. And get this, he was even faster than before. Oh wow. So he dedicated his life to the sport as he realized how lucky he was to have made it true. Plus, he owed it to his best friend Albert, who had always wanted Ronaldo to pursue a career in football. Real friends. Despite growing up in poverty, Ronaldo never let that stop him, and made the most of every opportunity thanks to the sport he loved and the support of his friend Albert. Number 3. The tax phenomenon. In 2017, the Spanish government hit Ronaldo with a serious tax evasion charge. He had been secretly funneling $17 million into an offshore account from 2011 to 2014. The government gave him 5 years behind bars or a $28 million fine. Of course, Ronaldo went for the latter, as there was no chance he would miss playing football for 5 years. Isn't that crazy? And let's not forget, his contracts were bringing in enough money to cover the fine. So there you have it, Ronaldo's car and tax adventure. A wild ride, and the drama continues. Moving on to number 4, the friend sacrifice. Have you heard of the story of Ronaldo and his best friend Albert? They were like brothers, man. They were both obsessed with football and going pro was both their dream. Then the day of the Under-18 championship arrived, and a scout from Sporting Lisbon was there to recruit. Ronaldo and Albert were both making a name for themselves, and this was their big chance to shine. But only one of them could be signed to the academy, so the pressure was on, and the scout made a deal with them. Whoever scored the most goals would get the offer. And what happened next was a showstopper. Ronaldo scored first, Albert scored the header, and then in the third goal, Albert had a clear shot, but passed it to Ronaldo instead. They won the game 3-0. And Sporting Lisbon signed only Ronaldo. When a journalist asked Albert why he made that decision, he simply replied, "You're better than me." Albert must be a nice dude, right? Years later, a journalist couldn't help but wonder what happened to Albert after he gave up football. When she arrived at his house, she was surprised to find a mega mansion and a supercar collection. When she asked where all of this came from, Albert's response was one word: Ronaldo. And that one word earned Albert millions. See, that's what true friends are for. This number 5 is really embarrassing. The CocaCola Trouble. Remember when Ronaldo spoke just one word, which had a massive impact on Coca-Cola's finances? Ahead of Euro 2020, Ronaldo had to attend a press conference before his match against Hungary. And what an important game it was. During the conference, he switched off Coca-Colas with water. What are you doing, Ronaldo? Little did he know that this simple act would affect Coca-Cola's brand entirely. Before the conference, Coca-Cola shares were valued at $56 billion. But after the interview, they fell to $55 billion, resulting in a loss of a whopping $4 billion in market value. Though it was a significant loss for a company like Coca-Cola, it was just a drop in the bucket. Going to number 6, it shows that Ronaldo is just a madman, his son's secret mother. Remember when Ronaldo had a secret that he thought would never come to light? Back in 2010, he was dating a stunning supermodel, and everyone was in love with them as a couple. But out of nowhere, he made a shocking announcement on Facebook that had everyone talking. He revealed that he had just become a father to a baby boy. Cristiano Ronaldo is a father now? At first, his fans thought his account had been hacked. But as it turns out, Ronaldo had a little secret rendezvous with a waitress during a trip to the United States with his buddies. They hit it off, exchanged numbers, and little did Ronaldo know he'd be a dad soon after. Oh my god, Ronaldo. When the news reached Ronaldo's agent that a waitress was pregnant, he was in a bit of a bind. Of course, it's obvious. So he did what any millionaire soccer star would do. He offered her $11 million to keep quiet, take full custody of the baby, and disappear from the public eye. To this day, the identity of Junior's mom remains a mystery. But Ronaldo has said that when the time is right, he'll sit down with his son and reveal the truth. Talk about a plot twist. Who would have thought a dessert-fueled tryst would result in such a big secret? This number 7 is fascinating. Ferrari or not? Now, there's a side to Ronaldo that most people don't know about, and it all started with a little bit of bullying. Back in his early days at Sporting Club, Ronaldo was the new kid in town, and he was an easy target for the bullies at school. They teased him daily for dreaming of becoming a professional football player. To make matters worse, Ronaldo was always late to class, and the school had a strict policy where students who were late had to carry a heavy trash can they nicknamed the Ferrari. So every time Ronaldo was seen in the hallway lugging the heavy can, the bullies would holler things like "Vroom vroom, there goes Ronnie driving the Ferrari," and laugh at him. But little did they know, their taunts only fueled Ronaldo's fire. My man is on fire. Fast forward to 2021, and Ronaldo had achieved exactly what he said he would. Talk about keeping promises. He made over $500,000 a week and bought all the luxury cars he could. And now, his bullies are probably kicking themselves for ever doubting him. This number 8 is just something. Ronaldo's powers. Have you heard about Ronaldo's incredible kicking strength? Scientists have found that the balls he kicks can easily reach speeds of 80 miles per hour. That's almost lethal force. Oh my gosh, this guy's really got it. You won't believe what happened to a security guard at one of his matches. She was stationed behind the goal when one of Ronaldo's famous kicks hit her, and she went down like a ton of bricks. Ronaldo, that's a woman, man! But don't worry. Ronaldo, being the gentleman that he is, rushed over to help. Though he may be a football superstar, he's not a medical professional. But it turns out all it took to heal her was a gift of his lucky jersey. Talk about a powerful memento. And I bet she won't be having any more nightmares after that brush with greatness. Ronaldo is just being Ronaldo. This number 9 is just funny. Animals everywhere. Remember the time when animal sounds plagued Ronaldo's family? Ronaldo had just had a huge year in 2021, becoming the first ever football billionaire and getting transferred back to Manchester United. With all his success, he splurged on a luxurious mansion worth $8 million, complete with 7 bedrooms, a movie theater, and an indoor gym. But little did he know the peace and quiet he was hoping for was about to be disturbed by the noisiest creatures in the field outside. Every single night, the sheep outside would keep the entire family up, jeopardizing Ronaldo's essential naps and 8 hours of sleep. After weeks of enduring the commotion, Ronaldo put the house up for sale, packed up, and found a new peaceful abode for $4 million. I guess the sheep just tried to welcome Ronaldo, but he wasn't too happy about it. This last one, number 10, really was his biggest secret, the Jordan Hemisphere. Do you remember that game against Sampdoria, where Ronaldo pulled off a jump that had the whole world talking? In fact, we still find a lot of posts about that jump. Turns out, that jump was no ordinary feat. A study was conducted and found that Ronaldo generated 5 Gs of force on takeoff, meaning his jump was 5 times more powerful than that of a cheetah. He leapt 28 inches into the air, reached a height of 2 meters, and hung there for over a second. That's insane, right? I mean, we all remember Michael Jordan's iconic free throw line dunk, but even that pales in comparison to Ronaldo's header. Jordan only reached a meter in the air, with a hang time of less than a second. But Ronaldo, he's been studying MJ for years. And now he's been spotted playing basketball and drawing down dunks with a vertical that surpasses NBA legends like Magic Johnson, Karl Malone, and Larry Bird. When Ronaldo tweeted 5G Force 28 inches 2 meters 1 second, he was hinting at something big. And with rumors flying that he could be making a move to the NBA, all I have to say is, hold on to your seats, folks, because Ronaldo's not the only footballer with secrets. And who knows what other shocking announcements are on the horizon. And there you have it, folks. The untold stories of Cristiano Ronaldo. From humble beginnings to rising to the top, there's always more to Ronaldo than what meets the eye. From facing bullies to a haunted house, from a superhuman leap to potential moves to the NBA. It's amazing to see what this football icon has overcome and accomplished. And who knows, there might still be some secrets waiting to be uncovered. But one thing's for sure, Ronaldo will continue to leave his mark on the world of football and beyond. If you discovered something new, don't forget to hit like and comment on your favorite moment. Until next time, stay tuned for more untold stories.